What are you doing?
Well, it's almost the end of July as we're filming this, so that must mean we're getting close to sled season, right?
Yes.
Yeah, close. It's
Okay.
coming.
Back to the Sno Jet.
Closer. All right then.
All right, we're going to roll into this slow and easy. You know, we kind of took July off mostly. I think, what do we want to do tonight? Let's look at the Sno Jet. We left off with the gas tank. I've got that mounted, so as soon as we're done talking, I'll show you the final stuff I did on the gas tank. I think we should.
We figured out which one of these motors we want to put in it.
Well, we're going to put the one in that came out.
Okay.
That's the 317. The other one's only a 292, so it's a backup motor.
Okay.
Let's get the motor in. We might get the steering back together
What's wrong
first.
with the steering?
I don't know.
Shit.
Had to take that apart to, you know, mess with the gas tank stuff. So we got to put a couple tie rods in. And
Looks like it needs a seat.
let's look at the seat. Great idea. And if we have time, we'll look at the exhaust. But something tells me a seat cover and an exhaust will be the last video on this thing.
Yeah,
That
no.
doesn't sound like
Yeah.
a July thing.
It's beautiful outside right now. Dennis brought bratwurst to grill. Lonnie brought the chips. I brought the beverages.
There you go then.
So we're going to have a pretty light night of working on this thing. But we hope you enjoy the video like always. Oh yeah, and Princeton's coming up. So don't forget, you want to be styling in your Nutter Speed Shop, just clean the carbs shirt for
What'd you say?
Princeton. Clean the carbs.
Clean carbs.
All right, so we'll bring you back once we're working on this thing. All right, back on the Sno Jet a little bit. So the tank rubs on this edge. Doesn't rub here. There's like a whoop-de-doo around that on the tank. But rubs on that edge. And we can't have that. So what do? Edge trim. Car door edge trim. Also works great on snowmobile windshields. All right, look at that. I got plenty left for more windshields. I think I've done a couple windshields with this already. All right. There we go. All right, so here you can see what I'm talking about, that little whoop-de-doo. All right, here's the finished fuel setup. Yeah. Tie-down strap, ratchet strap. I got a little rubber pad here right under the buckle. It's tight under the strap, so it's not going anywhere. I gave the strap a little roll to keep the profile down. Found an old vented gas cap that fits real good. Oh yeah, I put a new pickup hose in the tank. And of course the edge trimmings on there. So there we go. Yeah, we're going to go with that. I like it.
I am not seeing any tie rods.
So here's the thing that happens when you don't
Oh,
work
here,
on something
right
for
here?
a month. You lose your tie rods. Oh, Lonnie found them. Yep. On the pile of shocks in my completely organized shop. But we found them. Now all we got to do is find the bolts, Lon.
All right then.
That'll be easy. I know
Yeah.
where the bolts are. We'll
All
bring
right.
you back when we're putting that together. We interrupt this previously scheduled pizza break to bring you a bratwurst break.
Nice.
All right then.
We like to grill. It's summer. Dennis brought bratwurst tonight. Lonnie brought Doritos. Dennis brought the buns. I brought ketchup and utensils and things. And of course, you guys brought the beer. So here we are. Thanks, patrons. And thanks, everybody else that's watching. We appreciate all of you. And we'll eat quick, and then we'll try to do some sort of work on a sled. Seems like there should be something more like a motor in that location.
Instead of
Instead
paper
of
plates.
bratwurst?
Instead of paper plates.
We have a plate motor
For the moment.
for a moment. At the moment,
All right,
put in.
we're cleaning up. This is the aftermath of dinner.
Oh, nap
Yep.
time.
Getting ready to work. Dennis, what's on your mind over here?
This is like ugly. It's got to get off of here and
It's
cleaned
all
up.
got to go. So cut these 2 wires here.
You're gonna rewire it.
I'm rewiring it from scratch. If you cut these
just
2 right
start
here,
here.
the rest of them all go.
Why can't you just take it apart?
Okay, take it apart.
Well, there's tape on it.
Well, that's why I said cut it. I'll take it apart later. See, with the new microphones, you could all hear Lonnie muttering under his breath at me. That's a new feature.
That's it.
Oh, my beer almost got some.
We don't.
Damn kids.
This is the kill switch right here. And the kill switch is the only thing that's staying.
That's why I said we
Pointing
use-
it at it, there we go. I'm
So where do you
out of
want me to
practice
cut?
for filming. Right here. Just cut it here. I'll figure it out later. You could cut the brown wire that turns into a
And
red
what about
wire.
here?
Well, that's like the headlight, so just cut it somewhere that makes sense. Because we'll be cut it as far back
far
as you
back.
can. Yeah, cut it there. All right, there we go. I'll be rewiring it from scratch. It'll have a headlight, a tail light, a kill switch, and a tether. Because that's all you need.
Weight reduction.
Weight reduction.
You got a box for this?
That's it.
Yeah, the copper recycle box.
Okay.
Yeah, we're done. Oh, now we can
Along
get
with the aluminum recycle box?
yeah. Now we can get this thing off because we're also not using this anymore.
True.
Okay.
Gotta blast that off. Much to do about removing junk. We'll bring you back when we do something that's something.
What is it?
All right, we're back again immediately.
Culver Stearns, Worcester, Massachusetts. Made in USA.
Brad wants to
I
know.
think we want to keep it. It's made in USA.
Well,
That
Brad
looks like
wants to
the
know what the
ignition
box
there.
is. This box, it's not ignition. This was a regulator rectifier for the battery for the electric start.
Yep.
So this snowmobile originally came electric start, Brad.
You're putting it back on,
Rectifier,
right?
damn
No,
near killed her.
we don't even have the starter motor. The battery tray was here, and everybody saw me remove that during the fuel tank hacking episode.
I was thinking of something too.
So,
couldn't come up with it quick
We're
enough.
not going electric start. We're just going to go with good old points Magneto and maybe
hell?
just a voltage regulator on this.
Nice.
So we don't need this anymore. It's just excessive weight.
And
Coming
take
through.
up space.
Dennis is coming through.
I bet you they'll spin off without even holding the front line.
Oh, it's not a 10 mil.
No, it's a 716.
No, T-Bone built it. I guarantee you it's American.
Jeez. You couldn't see that it was a 716.
Have you ever?
Dennis?
Can you imagine T-Bone using a metric wrench? I can't.
I couldn't see it, Brad.
We rectified her.
Daisy, get out of the garbage. Got a rectifier to throw in there.
Just a ball.
All right. Before we do the motor drop, I'm going to put the camera back up on the stand because I want to tell you guys something. Announcement about a future project.
Ooh, boy.
We'll be right. Announcement on a future project. You guys want to give your reaction to this? I've decided that the next project we're doing is good old Patty the RXL.
Come here.
Patty.
Lonnie?
Patty from down south?
Yeah, we're doing Patty. But here's the thing that I've decided. So we had all these plans about Patty. We're talking about this and that. We're gonna get a 91 RXL chassis. We're gonna put in an 8-inch skid with block shocks. We're gonna do a brand new rip. No, we're not. We're not doing any of that. It's all money. What we're gonna do is we're gonna, everybody knows the economy's in the toilet right now. Nobody has money to spend on anything. So we're gonna do this sled the same way that we think other people would. Meaning we're going to spend the least amount of money we can possibly stand to spend on this to make it into a reliable sled. You guys down with that?
Are we going to clean the carb at least?
We're going to clean the carbs.
Oh,
Clean
man.
the car. Oh, that's it. He said it. Clean the carbs.
Wait a second. Patty doesn't have carbs.
Exactly.
Clean the injectors.
Clean the injectors.
So we're going to go with that extra 12 skid, and we're going to go with basically free stuff. I've got lots of extra 12 Fox shocks laying around, so whatever's in it, we'll replace them with Foxes. We will rebuild the shocks because that's really cheap. The motor, as you know, is ready to drop back in, basically.
Well, we might find some cheap stuff at Princeton.
Yeah, I want to start on it before Princeton so that we know if we need something before we get there. Like, I think the exhaust manifold's all
Another
chewed
project. We'll find another project at Princeton.
up. There could be another project.
Could be
They're
another
all
project.
mic'd up, so he can all hear.
But I do like your idea there, John.
Yeah.
Keep it simple. That's what the previous owner said.
Yep.
I just want it. He'll tell us the story about the sled afterwards. He didn't want it to become something brand new.
Well, let's not change it into a different sled. Let's
Right.
not just take that motor and drop it into something totally different. Let's try to resurrect it. I know it's a full-on challenge level, and Lord knows,
Chassis the hard part.
I suspect that bulkhead's broke. We're going to have
Yeah.
to pull the pan off it.
Yeah.
That
Oh, yeah.
pan is junk.
I forgot how bad it was.
It was
Oh, yeah.
That thing has been welded back together.
So we're going to
been
rip
pieced
it.
up.
We're going to
And
rip it
not-
apart.
and not well.
And cut it apart. And
Yeah,
put it back together.
yeah.
So there's your announcement. We're doing Patty for the least amount of money that I personally can stand to invest in it. And then our buddy Matt from down south with the Alabama accent.
He can bring Patty up here.
Oh no, he can bring the real Patty up here to ride it. Maybe.
Hey now.
At least Matt will come up and ride it. We'll see.
He's always wanted to ride Patty.
He has always wanted to ride Patty. All right, there's your
All right.
there's your future project announcement that you might be seeing next week or the week after. Because we're 1 month away from Princeton, and I'm sure we'll start on it before Princeton. This old, what am I doing? This old man's going to throw the motor in.
Oh,
All right.
Now you
Why?
better let me do
Why
that.
me? I'm the
it's
only
your
one that's
sled.
ever thrown a motor in a tunnel mount sled. How about that?
Well, there you go then.
Have you? I don't think any of the rest of you have ever
It
tossed a
doesn't
motor
look
in.
that
I just
difficult.
think it's because it's a small.
Well, you know, you got to have some skills and practice.
Well, let's see if he does this.
So
Got some rubber mounts.
we got some mounts in there. We got some mounts that are not in there. Some of the rubbers are on, but not all the rubbers are on.
You gotta get
just
the
do
post
it
in the
because it's a
hole.
one
There you
lug.
go.
There we go. It's in. So then we got these
There.
4 little spacers that go on
Hold on,
over the
let's take
bolts.
that back out and try that again.
Oh, that was way too easy.
Fire it up.
And then we just bolt it down and figure out clutch alignment.
Looks good for. Actually, it looks way off from here.
Probably was way off. Should I get my skinny belt clutch alignment tool? I thought you were going for it,
I
Brad.
was, but I thought you
Might
said
just
skinny
be
belt.
my angle, but
It is. Where is the skinny belt clutch alignment? Here's your skinny belt clutch alignment tool. Yes, it's a piece of 1¼ inch strap.
That don't look bad at all.
We're off a little.
a little bit.
We're off a little. And so we can loosen up the bolts where the motor bolts to the cross strap and get that better in alignment. But
That's not horrible though.
it's not horrible.
No.
It'd get you through the Wild Bill,
That's how it came out.
probably, but
Yeah.
it could be better.
It will be better.
It will be better. So there we go. We got the motor in. That's as far as I was planning on going tonight, guys.
Oh,
Well, there you go then.
What happened to this like seat thing we were gonna look at?
Oh, the seat. Well, we put all kinds of shit up here that now we got to take off.
We should
So
put that all the way back in the bag before you just start throwing stuff around.
let's put it all in this bag that says
let's lift
Sno
it back
Jet
up.
on it.
Brad's become
Let's
Mr.
lift it out.
Organization.
Yes, I
See,
bag
this is
and
why
take
we have.
everything.
This is why we have Brad.
Bag.
All right. We got.
Bag it and take
It's
it.
not hunting season. We don't bag
Bagging
and
and
hang.
No, that's actually from an International Harvester Scout, but now I know where it'll be when I look for it.
Put you up in that bag of random parts.
In this bag of random parts with
that-
this, that's a thing that T-Bone made. All right, I'll be back with the seat.
All right.
Let's send her to the sky. Oh, shit.
Well, you guys know me.
That's the seat we're using.
If we're gonna, well, it's gonna get a fresh cover, but
Oh yeah, that's definitely going to
Oh.
need a cover.
but if we're gonna build
Oh,
a
you
one
want
lung
to close that
racer,
hood? Let's get a view here.
if we're gonna build a one lung racer, we're using an XCR seat. That's for sure. Because the R in XCR means race.
Are we going to
What do you
slide it
think,
forward and
Daisy?
make it look like a long track?
Yeah. What about this
Nah.
dead space?
I kind of liked it. So there's these 2 studs right here.
Oh, yeah, they'll they'll fit.
and they kind of
Yeah,
fit
they're
in these
it's called
holes.
Lonnie and Brad.
And then we'll just bolt it down.
Thanks, Dennis.
But I don't know. We were gonna try it out, and Dennis has to fit this. This
Yeah.
is what. So for me, I'd want the seat back further. But
it's Dennis.
this is the sled Dennis is gonna ride.
Oh goodness!
So you gotta
Dennis,
bring it
this is
forward
your
like
this
6
is your
inches.
Wild Bill 20.
I thought I was the trailer of shame driver.
No, that's Brad now.
Oh.
You're racing. You're racing. You want to try it out?
You got your tetanus shot?
Here, I'll take
Yeah.
that.
Oh, ooh, oh. Because I like my feet forward.
Well, how's that? You got about 2 inches we could go back.
That's actually pretty good.
That's a pretty good foam, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's really cushy.
It's been well used.
Well seasoned.
It's got a.
I've seasoned it because it's been sitting
Yeah, that's
outside
too
for
far
6
forward.
years.
That's good. Ow, my legs will bend. We'll see if I can do the nutters. The nutters.
Ride with your feet under you?
Yeah, you gotta ride like that.
That hurts.
You
I
need
gotta get
3
winter
beers in you
reason.
before you can ride like
Yeah.
that. Oh, wait, you might have that.
I do.
So there we go. We're nearing the final on the Sno Jet.
Can we get rid of these hoops? Because I can just see them getting hung up and getting drugged down the trail by those.
No, those are important for structural integrity.
You don't know an engineer.
Well, then
that
we
can
could
fix 'em?
we could
No.
put like a.
We'd have to
full-
weld
we
some
could-
angle iron
We could
on.
put a plate in there, so you can't get hooked on it.
True. All right, so we got one last big question. And it's,
Nitrous bottle?
where does the muffler go? I mean, obviously the muffler's going here. So I got to find a muffler.
But where does it exit?
Oh, down here. We're drilling a hole down here.
Okay.
Oh, but it's up here.
No, it isn't there anymore because that's by the exhaust. That's where the old exhaust went. Now the fuel tank's there.
Fuel tank's up there. Though.
So the old can went right here where this fuel reservoir is.
So what kind of fuel muffler are you putting in here?
Well, it's got to be a can
Fuel.
muffler. Can't be anything tuned.
You can't put a stinger pipe on it?
Well, I don't know. We could try the stock one. No, we can't put a stinger on it.
There's not enough space for that.
I don't know where the stock one went. But we could try.
That's-
No, that's a stinger, Brad.
That's good.
That's an Indy 500.
I know, but that would wrap up and
Ideally, I want to put a big Donaldson oval can there. If I can find one, if I can dig one up, if we buy one at the swap, it'll be a Donaldson oval
know
can.
exactly what came
Oh, yeah.
out there now that I'm looking
What about
for
a
it.
trash can?
No, you can't run a trash can.
Why?
It's got to be a stock can or a Donaldson oval.
There's actually rules.
There's actually a very limited amount of rules.
The one that
Very
came off
limited
there,
amount of room.
And that's one
Yeah,
of them.
I don't know where the one that came off went.
That's what I was just looking for.
What about that
What's
one
that
on the
one?
floor right there?
That's a TXL over there on the floor.
No, it's an actual muffler.
Yeah, that's the
It's
TXL.
a can.
No, it looks like a car muffler that came off of it, though.
All right, we'll find a muffler somewhere. We'll be back.
Right. It's fixed.
I went out to the scrap
Mine
pile.
aren't that
and
bad.
I went out to the scrap pile and I found the stock muffler, and obviously that flexi hose is way too long. Want to bend it up over the clutch? There we go. But I mean,
Close
worst
something like
worst
that.
case, it'll be something like this.
Try to close the hoodie.
Well, it won't because
I know, but-
that's right there.
Right, but how far will the hoodie close?
Well, we'll send it out the bottom.
Yeah.
Oh, well, we can stand it up right next to the hoop, right?
Yeah, because the hood will come. Yeah, the hood comes all the way
So
up to here.
Yeah.
we could. Worst case, we'll put that there. I do have a
And
preference.
shoot straight down.
And straight down, without flex hose though.
Wait, we can keep this on there and feed it through the hole. So straight down, but out to the right.
Nah, that'll get hung up on shit. I think.
Awesome.
Maybe not. I don't know.
And then put like a
Chrome tip or
chrome
side
tip,
pipe.
side
This is-
pipe.
This is not a very powerful.
Stabilizer.
This is not a very powerful, desirable muffler. So if I can find
Oh,
a
okay.
Donaldson oval, single in, single out, we're still going to do that. But we have one that'll work right there. We know that'll work. So welding will ensue.
Who's
Uh-oh.
knocking at the door?
I think it's Daisy.
Nobody's
Trying to
here.
open the door.
Dave's not home.
Watch, there she goes.
Look at that. Oh,
Hi,
Daisy.
Daisy.
Daisy just opened the door. I should have had the camera the other way.
She knows the code.
She knows
She
the
knows
code.
the code. Yep.
Pa, 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 pa.
Well, that's as far as we're taking the old Sno Jet tonight.
We got plans.
We got plans. So I got this 4 mic setup, so we've all been mic'd up all night. So we'll see how that goes. I won't know till I edit the video. We did a little test run. There you go. So you may have gotten more smart-ass comments from the background due to the microphones. We'll find out.
Cooking bratwurst.
Oh, that's true.
Oh.
Good grief. I don't know how far the mics go. They might have. We were filming while you were cooking.
Oh, shit. Do we want to know what he said?
I don't know. I do have the bleep button.
Yeah, because we ate those anyway.
Oops.
Dang it.
All right. So first thing I want to say as we close it out is remember to get your T-shirt. Follow the link in the description. You want to be styling at the Princeton Swap Meet, which is 23rd, 24th of August of 2024, Princeton, Minnesota. Best vintage snowmobile swap meet that, in my opinion, that I've ever been to. Every year, consistently good. Hopefully you watched our video we've already released about the Princeton swap meet. If not, go back and watch it, and then make your plans to come. Next, what's next? The sled. Well, obviously we got one more video on the sled because we got to make it run and we got to do some test hits and stuff.
Some lights, some wiring.
I don't want to drag this out for months, but I want to get it done so we can get going on Patty because everybody wants to ride Patty.
Yeah. Good old Patty.
All right. So with that said, huge thanks to the patrons. Patrons, you're the ones that keep us going, and we really appreciate you. If you want to support the channel at the $5 or $10 a month level for like the beer and pizza fund or spark plugs and parts fund, check out the Patreon. We really appreciate that support, and we use it to buy pizza, beer, and parts. Mostly pizza and beer.
Mostly beer.
It just about covers the pizza and beer bill. Not quite.
Not quite.
At this point. So
it is summer.
But we appreciate you patrons. You're the best. Everybody, you can see their names up there. If you join at one of those levels, that's how you get your name up there. Everybody else, we thank you for watching, and please hit subscribe. If you made it this far through the video, we know you like these videos, so please do us a favor and subscribe. It helps out the channel. It helps the channel get spread around more, and it's just all around good for us and doesn't cost you a penny.
And you're watching in the summer.
You're watching
in the summer. Wait till you see the videos we make in the winter.
Yeah, you are a true sledhead. Well, they can go back right now and watch the videos we made last winter.
This is true.
Well, we didn't make last winter, but go 2 winters ago. Oh,
yeah.
There were some good videos. Last winter at the end, we made some decent riding videos.
There were some project videos.
We did a bunch of projects.
We tried.
So there you go. We'll see you at Princeton. Please be there. And if you see us, please introduce yourself. You know what we look like because you're watching this video. We don't necessarily know who you are or what you look like.
I have had that happen.
Yep, let us know.
Enjoy.
Say hi. We'll try to have some stickers with us at Princeton. And maybe we'll interview you. If you're selling anything cool or interesting, we'll probably interview you. So see you there.
See you at the swaps.
See you on the trail.